know the question on many commuters' minds this morning is congestion pricing in or is it out?
This after the Trump administration took action to kill it just weeks after it took effect. Governor Kathy Hochul quickly pushed back, insisting the tolls aren't going anywhere just yet. We know you have a lot of questions, and that's why we have team coverage this morning to help you make sense of it all, from the reaction to what happens next. Let's get started with Elijah Westbrook, who covers transportation for us, joining us live from the Upper East Side. Elijah.
Hi, good morning to you, Mary and Chris. And despite President Trump's decision to stop congestion pricing, Governor Hochul says that those tolling scanners you see there behind me will still remain on and active. So in this present time, drivers who enter the congestion relief zone are still responsible for that $9 fee. But Governor Hochul is calling Trump's decision essentially an attack on the city. This as the MTA has already moved forward in filing a complaint in federal court against the Department of Transportation in hopes of uprooting this decision.
Nearly 2 months into congestion pricing, and the program now faces some serious legal challenges ahead. This as the future of the tolling program sits in limbo this morning.
In case you don't know, New Yorkers, we're in a fight. We do not back down. Not now, not ever.
Governor Hochul appearing to be fired up after receiving this letter from Trump's Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy Wednesday, warning that his office will contact the state to discuss the orderly cessation of congestion pricing.
You can't take American taxpayers who paid for roads and block them out and say you can't access this unless you pay additional money.
President Trump also weighing in and declaring on social media that he had killed the program, adding, quote, "Long live the king." The tolling plan was approved by the Biden administration last year and officially launched January 5th. Since then, most drivers have been charged $9 to enter Manhattan below 60th Street, which the MTA says has already proven to be effective in what it was aimed to do: reduce traffic.
We're highly confident that this program is going to stand up in court. Remember, we've been sued in every court east of the Mississippi, and we won every time. This is going to be another one.
The MTA has officially filed a complaint against Duffy and says it will not turn off the toll readers anytime soon. The city has also emphasized there's no contingency plan for the financial losses associated from congestion pricing, which accounts for nearly $15 billion. The money was expected to help improve mass transit upgrades.
And back out here live, as you'd imagine, the MTA remains in a tough position at this time, not only because of what transpired yesterday, but also because they're seeking funds towards their $68 billion capital program. Mind you, this is separate from congestion pricing, at least in terms of the finances that were expected to be given towards it. This is supposed to fund things such as new subway cars, buses, upgrades to certain subway stations, among other things. We know at this time nearly half of that $68 billion is unaccounted for, and so they're relying on the state in hopes of giving them the money that they need to fund those projects. We are tracking the latest when it comes to that, as well as the capital program. In the meantime, we are live right now from the Upper East Side. Elijah Westbrook, CBS News, New York.
Elijah, thank you. 6:05, and commuters and elected officials outside the city now weighing in on the president's move to get rid of congestion pricing and the legal battles now ahead. Let's head over to Christina Fan by the Holland Tunnel in Jersey City. Christina.
Mary, good morning. Reaction outside of the city really runs the gamut. While some commuters have come to begrudgingly admit the fact that congestion pricing does work in shortening their commute times, others are celebrating the fact that President Donald Trump finally delivered on his campaign promise to kill this controversial tolling program. In New Jersey, where lawmakers have been really aggressively fighting against congestion pricing for months, the president's move was welcome news. Governor Phil Murphy thanked Trump and his new transportation secretary, saying he's in favor of a form of congestion pricing that protects the environment, but calls its current structure a money grab for the MTA. Jersey commuters say while traffic was lighter the last few weeks, the dent in their wallets still hurt, especially for working class people. Congressman Josh Gottheimer is demanding that New York stop dragging this issue through the courts and immediately freeze congestion pricing tolls.
They should just pack up, admit they lost, and let's get back to a cooperative relationship.
Prices is going crazy. Families is hard to survive, so the more deals we can get, I'll take it.
I drive in with the work van every day, but that's great. That helps everybody. But One thing that I did like about it was that it was easy for me to get back and forth into the city.
Other outspoken critics of congestion pricing came from Long Island. Leaders there took a victory lap yesterday, convinced that their lawsuits, like the one filed by the town of Hempstead, were a driving factor in killing the program. They say the MTA can still raise money for mass transit improvements in other ways, for example, by cracking down on fare evaders. Reporting live from Jersey City, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
Christina, thank you.